Welcome to
Katie's Wacky World!
To me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road, and although this wave is stringing us along,
Katie's Wacky World, we are interviewing Jessie. Jessie, we interviewed last year, right before she went off to college. So we're doing a follow-up on her first year as a Buckeye.
A college student.
At
OSU.
Where were you born?
OSU.
Yeah, I thought you were, oh yeah, okay. So anyway, this is the interview with her, and if you guys want to see her interview from last year, you can go into our videos and look into August of last year, guys.
Yes.
And Jessie is who to you? She feels like your sister. We love Jessie. She's great. We want to give a quick shout out, real quick, to the Riverview football team. So tell them good luck.
Good luck.
We're rooting for you.
We're rooting for you.
Who's our favorite player?
Gannon.
We love Gannon. And Michael.
Micah.
Yeah, those are our top two right now. But we are rooting for all of you guys. So go kick some butt.
Ow.
And enjoy this episode of Katie's Wacky World. And she's crazy a little bit.
Yeah.
See, you would remember her from last year. So what we like to do is last year we did an end of the school. Hold on, I gotta delete someone's message. End of the school year, going into college, what's next kind of thing. And now she's had a year of college. So Katie, what would you like to ask her first? What would you first question be after a year of college and moving away?
How are your friends there?
I made like a whole new group of friends, basically. I still have my group from home, of course, but I lived with 12 girls, all in one little area. Yeah, so it was a lot of fun.
You get to work through problems a little easier there.
But it was a lot of girls.
Hey,
so,
you guys get to leave school and come back and complain the next day. You have to live with someone. You got to figure it out.
yeah, it was definitely finding a way to like go do different things by yourself.
Like, how does that even?
All sharing a bathroom. So.
One bathroom?
Yeah. There were like 3 stalls and 2 showers, but all together. And yeah, it was together all the time.
That wouldn't work.
Not at all.
Yeah.
So, what about this? Do you think it's different from what's the biggest differences in high school and college? I mean, there's 100 of them, but
definitely you're on your own at college. Basically, you have to do your own laundry, cook your own food, or go out and find food. You have to plan time for yourself. You have to plan everything yourself. It's a lot different, but it's really nice. I'm not gonna lie to you, my mom still laughs to this day because I told her the first time I did laundry, I forgot that that cup, you measure the soap in that cup, and I just kept pouring and pouring and pouring, and I'm like, this lot pouring into
I get it.
into the washer, and I was like, you think this would fill up by now? A little measuring.
You were filling it.
Into
you
the
just
washer.
kept, yeah.
And because there was a little thing to pull out, so I just kept pouring and pouring and pouring, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure there should be some measuring thing. So I overdosed my laundry the first time, and I called my mom, and I'm like, I just did this, and she laughs to this day.
Oh, it's funnier when you fail.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, oh my gosh, you haven't done laundry in so long. So it was funny.
How was the first day of college?
Well, that's another funny thing that I'll let you know about. So classes started on a Tuesday, but I'm obviously in my mind week starts on a Monday. So I went to my 8 a.m. Monday class all ready to go, and I walk in. It's not even the right class. It's got the wrong class written up on the board, and I was like, I know I'm in the right spot. And so I go up to another girl, and I'm like, where is anatomy? She's like, this is physiology. And I was like, okay, where should I be? She's like, you're on the wrong day. You're not even this is a Tuesday. So I didn't have class until 11 o'clock. And I woke up for an 8 a.m. class I didn't even have that day. So
kind of fun.
My first day was a little bit stressful, but
You get that out of the way. You know, if you do the first day bad, every day's better.
Yeah. So it sounds like I'm like not with it at college,
It's
but
new.
believe it or not, I know what I'm doing a little bit. So.
It's crazy there. It's huge.
Yeah, it is a lot, but like once you get on the campus, it's really not that big. It's like everything's walking distance, and yeah.
Yeah,
You were born at Ohio State. I know. Born a Buckeye. I was there for 38 days. I got to travel. All right. How about with kids are thinking about going to college and not? What's the best decision that you would give them if they're on the line?
I guess my thing is college, yes, is not for everyone. And then you also have to choose whether you want to go big or go small. I liked big because here is small, because high school was small. So I told my mom that, you know, I want to go to a bigger place and experience more things. So first things first, you have to like be committed to school, because at college it's really easy to just go off and have fun and then don't make the grades, and forget you're actually here. Yeah.
So, okay, so you said this. Now, one thing I want to ask you is I grew up in a bigger area, and now I live out here, and it's a smaller area, and it's a very big culture shock going that way. Is it just as big going the other way, or what do you like and don't like about it?
Well, obviously not everyone knows everybody up at OSU, but it's cool once you start to know people. Like almost everywhere I go now at OSU, I know someone and I can like have a conversation with them. But it's big, like you don't know everyone, and you're at the beginning, you are on your own basically. So it's cool. I mean, you grow as a person, like you're more capable of talking to people, talking to adults and everything. I see like a big difference in where I was at and where I am now with being able to talk to people. So,
absolutely.
yeah, it's cool. I like it.
Did you get homesick at all?
Yes. My mom and I are like best friends.
I know you were so close.
Yeah, I'll say that to the whole world. I'm not ashamed
Hey,
at
there's
all.
nothing wrong with that, right, Katie?
Right. Yeah, so your mom will still be your best friend throughout everything.
Last I heard, she was still taking me to college.
Yeah. Well, I basically did. I called her all the time and told her like any little mishap, and I was like, Mom, this happened. You know, we hang out all the time. I go shopping with her. My mom's my best friend. So she wrote me a note right as I left for college, and she left it with me just as like it was basically helpful hints and things to think about.
Aww.
And I opened it as soon as she left, as I was unpacking, and I just started crying.
Yeah,
and
that would do it.
Yeah, I was like, I can't read it. I told my mom, I'm like, I know you left a note, and I opened it, but I can't read this right now because, you know, I knew I was going to be homesick because my family, we're all so close. So, I mean, like, Sundays are my favorite days because after we get home from church, we're all, like, together, and it's like one big game of recess. So, I was really homesick. But
oh, I bet. It's very, very different.
Yeah, but it gets a little bit easier with time. And again, I'm going to admit something embarrassing, but I just cried today because I was, sad that I was like leaving again. And
when you leave soon? Or?
I leave next Saturday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I think I'm just kind of a little bit stressed out again with going to school. Even though I love it, I still have the little bit of anxiety about it.
I cried when I moved out here.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, I told Mom, I'm like, I just don't really want to, like, leave you. And she's like, you can't talk about that, I'm going to cry. So it's still emotional, and I still for sure get homesick. But, it's part of growing up. Yeah.
How do you think you'll feel when you go off to college? She's not real thrilled about 6th grade. We'll get back to that, I guess.
Oh, I know. I have to be the leader, and I don't want to be the leader.
Why not?
Because there's more...
Well, she did Girl Scouts last year, and she was like the oldest kid.
They were like, I sometimes even had to order their food because they wouldn't, or they, didn't know how to talk to people or didn't know how to do things. So...
And you are a type A person because you're a rule follower, and you like to tell everybody else when they're wrong.
Yes.
Yes. Let's see what happened over there. You're naturally a leader, and someday you'll realize that.
I don't want to be a leader.
Well, most leaders don't enjoy it at first. You have to get, because hey, being in charge of stuff is unpleasant. You get yelled at.
And also in 6th grade, there's a lot of more stuff you have to do.
You'll be fine. You did good in 5th grade.
Yeah, but I want to be in a little area, like
She wants to go
preschool,
backwards.
because
She's over us.
I don't want to have a lot of stuff to do. So
Yeah.
Well, the benefit of when you're in college is you get to go more at your own pace with things. If you are too overloaded, you can slow it down. There's things you can change. In high school, not so much, or school in general.
Yeah.
yeah.
But if you were going to meet a kid that lived out in this area, and they were debating on going personally on the fact that they're scared to leave this area, what would you tell them?
I would say take the leap, honestly. It's so worth it, and my best friend I've made through college, so we wouldn't have met any other way. And it's funny, we definitely were like drawn to each other because we've kind of come from the same area, and you know, we relate with each other by, you know, there's a lot of different kinds of people at college, so we were just drawn to the fact that we are...
You were alike
Yeah,
in a lot of ways.
Yeah, in a lot of ways. And, you know, you're going to meet some of the best people in your life there, and it's fun. It's a fun thing to do, so.
I think it is too, and I think that kids need to get out of the small town and realize that there's so much out there, and
Yeah.
whether you want to stay here or go out there and experience it, you should try.
Yeah.
You should at least see what's there
Yeah,
before
I
saying
definitely, again, college may not be for all people, and I realize that, so.
no. But do something to realize there's more out there. Don't
Yeah.
just stay here
Yeah,
for life.
branch out a little bit. I think it's definitely worth it.
And if you guys want to go to college and that's the thing that's holding you back, don't let that be the thing that holds you
I
back.
want to go to Harvard.
Yeah, she told me that. I'm like, okay, good luck. All right.
Don't pay no mind to the demons that fill you with fear. There's trouble that might drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna make this place your
Hello, this is Mark Dickerson, and I would like to be the newest member of Katie's Wacky World. Yes, you heard me right, folks. Katie's Wacky World. And don't forget your Lizzie art. Thank you. Have a great day.